Joe, how difficult in games like this?
You know, it's frustrating because it's sort of been the same scenario for a lot of the season where, you know, we just haven't put a collective full 48 minutes together. Tonight, second quarter, obviously big laps defensively, big laps on the defensive glass, but it's a lot of stuff where, you know, you come in prepared, game plan is there, coaches have you ready, and then it's just sort of a lack of effort and energy on our part, and that's why it's frustrating.
What's the key to sustaining it? And obviously not losing sight that there's another talented team opposite you, but what's the key to sustaining that energy and effort?
I think it's pretty straightforward. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's out of your control when you play, but the things that are in your control is competing every possession, playing hard every possession, you know, having that sense of urgency, the ownership, the pride, and a lot of that stuff is not there with us right now. It's there in lapses, but it's not there consistently.
Joe, why isn't there that consistency with the urgency?
You know, it's a tough question to ask. I mean, if we knew, we'd be playing at a pretty high level, obviously. I think you go through waves like any team over the course of the season where you're going to have a stretch of really good games where it is there relatively consistently. Because if you can do it for even, you know, 38, 40 minutes, you know, you're going to put yourself in position to win a lot of games. It's when you have the big lapses like we had tonight and like we've had up until this point this season.
Do you think it's more likely when you're not making shots that it happens, the effort goes down?
Yeah, I think it's like pretty common, just like psychological factor to it where, you know, you're frustrated, the offense is not there, and it affects your defense. And I think we saw that a little bit tonight. But again, it's sort of one of those things where regardless of what's happening offensively, you know, the stuff on the defensive end has got to remain constant. You know, you got to be sound, you got to be disciplined, and you got to be able to compete.
Just not having Kyrie for a night, that there are bigger problems other than not having him on the court?
Yeah, I mean, we're all NBA players. Obviously, Kyrie's an unbelievable talent, and we miss him a lot. We miss Karis, but, you know, the stuff that we didn't do tonight has nothing to do with talent.
More so has to do with energy and effort, I would assume. So, like, who sets the tone for that?
That's a player-led thing. I think, you know, there's got to be a sense of urgency just from the leaders in the locker room where, you know, there's a level of accountability across the board where, you know, you keep people in check, make sure that the energy level is there, making sure people are competing and playing hard. Yeah, I think that's definitely something that's more internal and not, you know, from the coaches or anybody like that.